Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I break down big ideas fast, geography, economics, global power, with the data and the story behind it. Hit that subscribe button because you don't want to miss any of the videos that makes you smarter every day. Now, Russia, 17.1 million square kilometers. Let's put that in perspective real quick. 2 times larger than Canada, covers 11% of Earth's land, wider than the moon's diameter times 3. This is not just a big country. This is a different category of existence on this planet. 1. The geography that breaks your brain. Russia borders 14 countries. 14. That's more neighbors than any other nation on Earth. It touches the Arctic Ocean in the north, the Pacific in the east, and has coastline on 13 different seas. Inside its borders, the world's deepest lake, Baikal, holding 20% of all the unfrozen fresh water on Earth, and the Siberian taiga, the largest forest on the planet, trees, as far as drones can fly. 2. 190 peoples, one flag. Russia has over 190 recognized ethnic groups. That's not a country, that's a civilization. The official language is Russian, but dozens of regional languages are spoken daily, from Tatars and Chechens to Yakuts surviving brutal Siberian winters. The diversity here is staggering and largely unknown to the outside world. 3. The resource superpower. Here's where it gets interesting for anyone who thinks about money and power. Russia sits on the world's largest natural gas reserves. It's a top 3 oil producer globally. It exports wheat, metals, timber, and weapons. The economy is heavily tied to energy. When oil prices crash, Russia feels it hard. But when they rise, Russia is printing. That's the double-edged sword of resource wealth, and Russia is the ultimate case study. 4. The country that defeated Napoleon and Hitler. Here's a fact they don't teach enough. Russia's greatest military weapon has never been its army, it's been its winter. Napoleon marched in with 685,000 soldiers. He limped out with fewer than 100,000. Hitler threw the full force of the Nazi war machine at it. Same story. The land and the cold swallowed them whole. Yakutsk, the coldest major city on Earth, regularly hits minus 50 degrees Celsius in winter. People there go to work, they send their kids to school, they live their lives. That's a level of toughness that deserves respect, regardless of your politics. Real quick, if you're learning something today, do me a favor, hit that like button right now. It takes 1 second and it tells the algorithm that this content is worth spreading. The more people see this, the bigger this community gets, and the better content I can make for you. We're building something here. Let's grow together. 5. The paradox of size. Here's the thing about being the biggest. Size doesn't equal power in the modern world. Russia controls 11% of Earth's land, but only about 2% of global GDP. Compare that to the United States, smaller territory, but 25% of world output. Or Germany, smaller than Texas, punching at the top of global manufacturing. Russia's challenge isn't land, it's turning that land into lasting economic power. And that's a lesson for every country, every business, every person watching this. Resources are nothing without the systems to turn them into value. 6. Fun facts. That'll win you trivia night. Russia has more time zones than any other country. Lake Baikal is so deep you could stack 6 Empire State Buildings inside it. The Trans-Siberian Railway, the longest railway on Earth, takes 7 full days to cross from Moscow to the Pacific coast. Russia was the first country to send a human to space, and the Russian alphabet has 33 letters, including sounds that don't exist in English at all. Russia is massive, complicated, misunderstood, and endlessly fascinating, and this is just the surface. If you want to keep understanding the world at this level, the geography, the economics, the power dynamics that nobody explains clearly, subscribe to this channel. Every single video, I bring you the real story behind the numbers and the maps. Drop a comment below. What country do you want me to break down next? I read every single one, and your answer might be the next video. While you're here, check out these two videos. They'll make you even smarter about how the world actually works. I'll see you in the next one.